Hi, I'm Ann Smith, Norwex Independent Sales Consultant. I'm an executive sales leader with Norwex, and we are going to be doing a demonstration today showing you how the EnviroCloth from Norwex works compared to disinfectant wipes to clean up raw chicken. Okay, so let's talk about one way to clean with conventional cleaners, disinfectant wipes, etc. Okay, now disinfectant wipes, along with anything else that claims to kill bacteria, if it claims to kill bacteria, it's in the same category as a pesticide. Okay, so things like you spray on weeds to never come back, that's what the ingredients are in anything that claims to kill bacteria. The ingredients in conventional cleaning products are very harmful. Most of them have not been tested to see what their effects are in human health. And they have known hormone and endocrine disruptors, and your endocrine system affects your entire body, but things like your metabolism, your mood, and your reproductive organs are also on that list that it affects because of your endocrine system. But it also has known carcinogens which cause cancer. Okay, so just because these are accessible to us does not mean that they're safe. There's been about 200 chemicals that have been tested to see what their effects are in human health, and there's over 86,000 in society today. Okay, so that's one way to clean. The other way to clean is cleaning with microfiber and water, which is cleaning mechanically. Okay, now Norwex microfibers are different from all other microfiber for 3 reasons. Number 1 is the fineness of the fibers. Each strand of Norwex microfiber is 1/200th the diameter of human hair, so you can't even see one strand. In one of these cloths, this is the EnviroCloth, which all the Norwex has a label telling you what it is to help keep you organized. In one of these cloths, there is 10 million feet of microfiber, which creates a very tightly, densely woven cloth that when it's used wet, it has the ability to remove 99% of bacteria from the surface when following the proper care and use, with using only water, no cleaners, no disinfectants, no soaps, okay? The last thing that sets Norwex apart is the microsilver backlock technology that is woven into the cloths. Now, if you're more familiar than I was originally with silver, you might already know that it's a natural antibacterial agent. It's been used in the hospitals and the wound care center for centuries to help prevent infection. The way that it's used with our cloths is that when you're done using it, you want to rinse it out with hot water really, really well, wring it out, hang it up to dry. Within 24 hours, the silver or the backlock will go to work to fight against bacterial odor, mold, and fungi, and prevent bacteria from growing and reproducing. It's going to fight against that wet towel smell, so you don't have to get a new cloth to wipe down your surfaces in your kitchen or in your home every day, because if you have a common cloth, sponge, or towel that gets stinky after 1 or 2 days, that means that there's bacteria present. That's not what we want. Okay, so now that I've given you guys a lot of information about it, let's do a demonstration, okay? Now we're gonna use our disinfectant wipe first to clean up some raw chicken. So I'm gonna get this out of here. And I have raw chicken, and I've sprinkled in here Glow Germ, okay? Glow Germ simulates germs and bacteria and is going to light up underneath my black light here, okay? So let me turn this light off. You can see this a little bit better. All right, see, this is everywhere that we just put the chicken, okay? Now we're gonna use this wipe and we're gonna clean this up. This is the way that most people use disinfectant wipes. It's how I used them before I was a Norwex person. I'm like a cleaning fanatic. And I will also tell you that at the beginning of my Norwex career, when I first started using Norwex, I did not care about chemicals. I was not chemically concerned. I just liked how fast and effective and it was and how much time and money it was going to save me, okay? But the more research that I did after I became a consultant, I found that there are so many harmful chemicals and toxins in society today, from cleaning products to personal care products to even home products like dryer sheets, air fresheners, candles, that I am just like, wow. So that's just what I love to do, is just share with people during my demos the information that I've acquired to help you learn also, okay? So now let's read the directions on the back of these cleaning products, because I don't know if you know this, but on the back of each cleaning light product, there are directions telling you how to use it. Also warning labels telling you not to let it come in contact with your skin. Don't let your pets or your kids around, because it is not safe for them, okay? Now, the directions to use these say to disinfect a surface, allow the surface to remain visibly wet for 4 minutes. That means that you have to pretend like you have nothing else going on with your life, and make sure this is not drying out, which it already is. If the surface you're cleaning is to come in contact with food, you are to rinse that surface with water afterwards. They tell you that because anytime that you clean with chemicals, you leave behind a chemical residue. See that? Which means that if you would touch this, it get absorbed into your bloodstream, and if you would make food on this, make a sandwich or cut up a salad, that would get absorbed into your food and then it would get absorbed into your bloodstream. And that's not what you want at all, okay? So let's do this again with the Norwex cloth, okay? I have some new chicken here that I'm gonna re-smear the chicken on there. And now we're gonna use this. Now I made this EnviroCloth wet with water only, and you'll notice that I have it folded up, not scrunched. When you clean with microfiber and water, you are actually cleaning mechanically as opposed to cleaning chemically, okay? Which means that, so you wanna make sure that you have a flat, full contact onto the surface you're cleaning. And Norwex does not claim to kill bacteria. What it does is it removes everything from the surface, holds it into the center and core of the cloth until you rinse it out with hot water and or launder it in the washing machine. All of the microfiber has a 2-year warranty, 2 years. But if you take care of it the way that I teach you, you're gonna be able to use it a lot longer than that. So now that we've used the EnviroCloth to clean this, you can see that there is no residue, no chicken left over. It is clean and clear, so much so that, nope, it doesn't taste like raw chicken or like glow germ, okay? But to do another quick little test here, we're gonna swab this to see if there is any protein left on the surface, okay? These are swabs that health inspectors use when they go into restaurants to see if it's a healthy and safe place for us to eat. And you'll see that this is registering green, okay? And on our little chart here, you can see that green, there is a check mark, and if it was gray or purple, that means that would be protein present. Bacteria needs protein to grow, which means that if there was any protein left there, it would be a breeding ground for bacteria, okay? But you can see that it is very clean. Now, you can use it to your Norwex to clean pretty much every surface in your home, most surfaces, but you might not be using it to clean up things like raw chicken, but you might be using your Norwex to clean your mirrors, your windows, your sliding glass doors, things like that, okay? So if you don't have any butter smeared on there, but you have some nastiness, right? This is what you can do. Take your wet EnviroCloth, made wet with water only, and you can wipe this up, get rid of all of that butter, all of that junk. Then what you're gonna do, if you have something like that that you wanna dry, shine, and polish, your window cloth, which is your new paper towel that you can reuse again and again, is going to dry, shine, and polish this for a streak-free, smear-free, and my favorite, no paper towel snibbles, okay? Now you can see how clean that is, but did you see that we used the cloth to clean both things? Let's take our little swab tester here to see if this is just as clean as our cutting board, okay? So now this is still registering green, which means that our mirror is just as clean as our cutting board. Everything stayed locked into the center and core of the cloth there, okay? Now, just to show you guys that these do change colors, this is what happens when the swabs come into contact with with protein, okay? So I just swabbed our chicken here, and you can see that it is already changing colors. So that's what happens if protein was present, okay? Now, I do not tell people to start out cleaning raw chicken and then clean up the rest of their home, okay? It's strictly for party purposes to show you what it's capable of. I always tell people to start out cleaning their least dirty surface first, ending with their most dirty surface. So start off with light switches, doorknobs, TV remotes, counters, things like that. You always want to be rinsing your cloth out with hot water like this in between each cleaning job. And if you use it for something yucky like cleaning up raw chicken, wiping up the floor, or even wiping down the toilet, then it needs to go into the laundry to be washed. But if you're just using it for your general wiping down of everything, you can use the same cloth for up to a week. It reduces how much time I clean by half, okay? And all of the microfiber has a 2-year warranty. And so the average cost of using this EnviroCloth over a 2-year period is about 60 cents a month, okay? That's around the average cost. Average household spends $600 a year on conventional cleaning products. Crazy, right? So the cost over the time is going to save you a lot of money. It's going to save you a lot of time, and it's going to be a healthier alternative than cleaning with chemicals, all right? If you have any questions about anything, get in touch with me, and I'd be happy to help you answer those.